Good morning, warriors. This is Fernando, God's prepared warrior, and I am excited that you are here watching the video today. Happy Wednesday to you, and I hope that you are halfway through your week and everything is going well. I wanted to share just a quick video today with you, and I wanted to talk about what happens when the lights go out. And we all know that, there are going to be opportunities to cook differently, right? Because there's no electricity if you have electric range or whatever. If you have gas, that'll still be working. But if you're one of the Americans, millions of Americans that have an electric stove, you're going to have to find an alternative way to make your food. If the lights go out, not a lot of things in your home are going to work, right? And then when the day begins to turn to night, you're also going to see difficulties in seeing, and so you're going to have alternative sources of light and things like that. So what I wanted to do in this video is just encourage you to practice a lights out scenario, and I would do it in the evening going into the night, because it would cause you to have to find ways to light your home. And so by doing this, it's going to give you an opportunity to find gaps in your preps. And so we all know that eventually it's going to get dark. And so eventually you're going to need light. You're going to need a flashlight. You're going to need a lantern. You're going to need those kinds of things. And so there are many alternatives that you can turn to, right? You can turn to battery powered equipment. You can turn to rechargeable equipment, right? You can go all the way down to gas powered lanterns. You can create your own lantern. Check my video. Out of cooking oil and a mason jar, and so you can have all of these alternative lighting ways to get light, right, or to see in your home. So, and then you have to think about, how am I going to cook my food? How am I going to stay warm? That kind of stuff. So I would encourage you today for the prepping tip for today is to practice a lights out scenario, and you have to figure out how are you gonna light your home. How are you going to do all the things you do right now while light is available, right? Because by doing this sort of practice, it's going to put you in a mode when this does happen, right? It can happen because of a storm. It could happen because of just stuff, right? So, maybe a car hits a pole, and because it's happened to me before. A car hits a pole down the road, knocks out all these transformers, and so now you're without light, right? And so what do? And so I have practiced this myself, just looking at the items that I have. And it's a good practice because it allows you to make sure that all of your equipment is, has the proper batteries that it needs, that they're actually working. It also allows you to charge all of your stuff that needs to be charged. And so take the opportunity to practice this light out scenario, and it will help you to find the gaps in your preps for that kind of scenario. And I would encourage you to do it in any other scenario, right? Whether that's a weather related scenario, whether that's EMP blast, where are your preps? Are they functional, and are you able to gather them together, and are they ready and working? So guys, I would encourage you today on this prepping tip for today is to practice a lights out scenario, and so that way you can track your progress, track your preps, and make sure everything is all in working order, so that when the time comes, you are God's prepared warrior, and you're ready. So let's practice our preps, guys. Have a great day. Thank you for watching the video today, and hope to see you on the next one.